Hello everyone, Randy here, and today we're looking at the Syma X5UW drone here. And you're looking at the front side of the box here, all kinds of stuff it claims it can do. It has app control, it has 360-degree flips, I mean those are always fun. FPV 6-axis gyroscope, 6-axis, flight pan, headless mode, flashing LED lights, because that just makes the drone so much better. 2.4 gigahertz, that's probably the Wi-Fi, which also goes with the Wi-Fi there, so I'm not sure why, whatever. Barometer set, height, and HD camera. So let's pop this out of the box here and see what it looks like. Let's start by looking at what's in the box here, and just as a disclaimer here, they did send this drone to me for free to review. And in the box here, you of course get the drone, you get the controller, you get 4 extra propellers. There's basically 2 types here, and I don't know if you can quite see it here. Let's see if we can get a close-up. If you notice, you got one that's marked A, and if we look at the opposite side, that one is marked B. Get some parts we have to assemble here. These are the propeller protectors here that go on the side. Looks like to be a flash drive reader there, and some sort of screwdriver for something, not entirely sure what. You get a battery charger. Now keep in mind you're going to have to plug this into your computer, or you're going to have some sort of adapter for it. You get 2 batteries. These batteries are 3.7 volt, 500 milliamp, so not very big. And then you get one little camera unit here, which is, there we go, stuck in there. You have to attach that. We might as well take that out. And we'll take the drone out here. Underneath here as well, we got some sort of clip. I believe this is for the remote here, so you can hold your phone in. Haven't actually checked that out yet. Pretty sure that's what that is. That goes, as far as I know, you take this out somehow. Slide this in. Now, as far as I know, this isn't necessarily required. You can fly the drone without your phone. But obviously, with the phone, you can see the controls, see what it's doing. Apparently, we'll find out. Now, let's, I guess we got to plug this in here first. Which is going to go? Looks like it goes this way. Doesn't feel like it's in there very positively, but it is, I guess. And like that. And there you go. Now we got the camera. That is the front, right? That is the way we said to put it. We got a little 4 gig card there. Okay, that's a really small card. And there's the drone. Let's get the propeller protectors on it here. So this is pretty much the setup. Clip your camera in. Make sure you connect the wire in there before you just put the camera on. Otherwise, I imagine it doesn't work very good. Now, is there a particular way? I suppose I could read the directions, but who wants to do that? That does not seem like that's going to work very good. Okay. Is there a side Pacific here? No, it's got to go in like that. I don't see any markings as to A or B, so that seems to fit a little better. And that will, of course, protect your props there in case you have any accidents. And it does sit there. You don't have to worry about the camera being hit. Okay, let's get the app set up here and the controller and see if we can fly this thing. Now that we got everything out of the box here, we'll start getting everything set up. And I'm guessing this is what the screwdriver's for. If not, oh well, it works pretty good for this. For the controller here, you need 4 AA batteries. Get that tightened down. And typically in most remote control situations, you always turn the controller on first, so we'll start with that. Okay, I guess you just hit the power button and it's on. Next, we'll turn the power on to this, which battery would probably help, wouldn't it? Okay, let's just slide that in. And there's a little button underneath there to take it out, by the way. Power button. Push and hold. Oh, there we go, push and hold. For those who are wondering, I have a DJI Phantom, and at least on the DJI Phantom, it's double tap the power button to get it to turn on. Now I see they're blinking. I don't know if that means anything. It probably means something. There are, oh, here's the directions. Yeah, directions. Good thing we don't have those. Now there is an app here, which actually, you know what, I suppose I should go get the manual back. On the back of the manual, there's a code you can scan to get the app here. It's the Syma Go app. So I think, you know what, actually we probably don't want to start here. We're going to want to start over on the Wi-Fi. So let's go to settings, Wi-Fi. And we're looking for our drone here. So that's the FPV. Let's connect to that. Then we'll go back to our app here. And if we click start, let's see if anything happens. Start. Nope. Oh. We got controls. We got camera. Let's clamp that in there. Does it stay? Yeah, it stays pretty good. Now this is Wi-Fi, so I'm not sure how. In fact, let's see what's here. Can you see? Yeah, we should be able to see that. If I move my hand here, note the latency between this and my hand movement. So my hand's moving. That's not terrible. That's maybe, I don't know, what would you say, half a second maybe? Something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I think we're ready to try this here. So we're gonna, for starters here, I'm just gonna fly this in the barn because there's no, you know, don't have to worry about wind or nothing like that. We'll see how it goes, learn the controls a little bit. It's not too bad outside, it's a little windy, but if I feel comfortable, we'll take it outside. If not, we'll just fly it in the barn here, see how that goes. Okay everyone, here we go. Just a quick off screen, I kind of tried to familiarize myself with the controls here before I did this on camera. So I think I have it figured out here. We're connected via Wi-Fi to the drone there. The one part I can't figure out, it doesn't seem like these do anything. It looks like you have to use the on-screen controls. So what I'm assuming here, when you're using your phone, it looks like you have to use the on-screen controls. If you're not using your phone, then you could probably use this. Personally, I would like to use this. I'm a little more, you know, familiar with this. But anyway, it works. So anyway, let's power button up top. Make sure your Wi-Fi symbol is on there, or your connection symbol, whatever you want to call it. We're going to hit the power button. It's going to turn on. We're going to hit the up, and it should go up. There we go. And I did trim it here a little bit. Oh. So there's a little bit of a breeze coming in the barn here. That's probably messing with it a little bit. Surprised at actually how well this thing actually flies, given that it is, again, it is a fairly cheap drone, but it's pretty good. I'm surprised. Again, this is going to be a drone you're probably going to want to fly when there's like zero wind or as little as possible. And again, all of a sudden the wind is picked up outside. So I don't think we'll be flying this outside here, unfortunately. Hit the power button. Go up. Go up a little more here so we stay out of some of the stuff. And we can trim it here a little bit. So yeah, I don't know, is it just out of sight, I think, here. If we point the camera up. There it comes back down. So you can see it is flying back and forth again. That's probably the wind that's coming in the barn here. But it is hovering pretty good there. We're not having to do anything. Oh, it's getting out of control there. Go up just a little bit. Again, very responsive on the controls here for the on-screen. Let's see what's here. Is there a way we can turn it? Ah, here we go. There's our turn. And backwards. This thing moves right along too. Oh. Got it. That was rather amusing. I don't think that's in the list of tricks it's supposed to be able to do. Okay, take 2 here. Let's try this again. And I'm going to go up just a little bit higher here. This flies up probably about as high as my DJI Phantom does, by the way, when you tell it to auto take off. About 4 or 5 feet off the ground. I'm going to go up here a little bit. We'll tell it to record here so I can see what the video looks like, and I'll put that on with this video here, by the way. And of course we can, I don't think I've actually successfully landed this yet, by the way. Let's try that. Oh, okay, that's probably a little hard. Oh, okay, just hold on the down button there and it will land. And I know you can't see it, it's out of the shot there. Let's go. Power button here turns the propellers on, by the way. And hold up. Okay, everyone, we're going to get a little daring here. We're going to take this outside, see how it does outside here. Obviously, the barn, a little bit of a confined space, and crashes are tending to happen. So far, we haven't damaged anything yet, though. So that's good. So power's on. Auto take off. And immediately we crash. Try number 2. Okay, take 3. And there we go, now we're flying a little bit better. Go up just a little bit here. Well, everyone, we didn't break anything yet. It actually flies surprisingly quite well. I'm surprised at how well it flies. Again, it's going to depend on conditions. Being a small, lighter drone, it's going to be very, very subject to wind. So something to keep in mind if you want to get one of these, and any smaller drone for that matter, wind. So just something to keep in mind. Off screen there, I did actually fly it quite well outside. I actually burned up one battery here, which lasts, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes. It's not a real long time, but lasts, like I said, maybe 5 minutes, so give or take a little bit. And that battery there probably isn't completely dead yet, but flying it outside there in the wind, that seemed to really zip the juice out of it pretty good. Yeah, works pretty good. Syma drone here. If you're interested, I'll have a link in the description below. As many times as I crashed it here, it has suffered no damage so far, probably in part thanks to these here. And one interesting incident, I think I caught that on camera there, getting stuck up in our storage cabinet there. But yeah, this works pretty good. Just keep in mind, the one thing I probably don't like here, probably shouldn't be pushing any buttons at the moment. It seems like with the phone connected here, None of the on joystick controls work here. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if it's just because when you're on with the phone here, you can't use the controls on here. I don't know. But controls on the screen are very responsive. No issues with that. I was a little bit surprised. I thought maybe the on-screen controls would be a little bit, a little bit of hesitation. I did not notice any hesitation with that at all. So that works pretty good. And like I said, I'll put the footage here. The camera here is supposed to be 720p on here, so that's not exactly what I would consider high definition. Well, it's classified as high def, but I don't technically won't consider that super high definition or anything like that. For example, this video here is going to be 4K, and then this video from here is going to be 720p, so that'll be a bit interesting. But yeah, anyway, you folks have any comments or questions about this, be sure to leave them below. Like I said, I'll have a link in the description if you want to check this drone out. Pretty cool drone, works good. Works outside as well, as long as the wind is not too bad. Again, the wind is kind of letting off and picking up here, so I think when I was trying to do this on camera here, the wind is picking up a little bit. Off camera there, like I said, I flew it for probably about 5 minutes, and it did pretty good. I think I crashed it 3 times, but managed to fly it for like a total of 5 minutes, so that was pretty good. But yeah, with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below, and as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.